Let me get set up here. So give me 1 second. This was very spontaneous. I just wanted to say hi to you guys. Hoping Diesel joins because I got something for him. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Just waiting for some people to get in here. I know it's late. Maybe some of my East Coast people will be up right now. Already got somebody in here. What's going on? Hey, Mary. Hey, I do apologize. I haven't been checking my messages and stuff. Hey, look who it is. What's up, Diesel? I got some for you. You were in today's video. I have not yet worked on it, but a year later, days finally come, man. So this one's actually really cool, man. I don't know what it is, but it may be rose quartz, but it's got a bunch of crystals on it. You see the glisten right there? The whole thing is a crystal, but I don't know what kind of rock it is, but I found it today. So that's for you, man. Whole year later, or whoever's counting. I don't know. But yeah, crazy day today. I bumped my head on coming down the hill. I didn't fall down the hill, but I was looking at something, and it's on camera. And it actually really hurt, and it left me a goose egg on my head. So shout out to Bigfoot for whacking me in the head. It could be I'm not a geologist. I don't know what it is, but it's really shiny, and you can see little crystals on it. So that's for Diesel. Paying your dues. That's right. All the 222s. Wake up call. Oh yeah. Well, it was weird. It was weird how it happened because I didn't see a branch. Usually I'm pretty good at maneuvering around all that stuff, but just happened to be like that. Got a new nice pair of gloves for out in the field. I never worn gloves out there, but felt like a professional today. Kept me warm. It was a chilly 49, 48 degree day up at 8,000 feet. So, maybe not cold from you, or as cold as like where you guys are at, but for us, it's a little cold. I kind of made a joke about it too in the video. So, little Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's funny. Yeah, rocks are definitely awesome. I wanted to tell you guys. So, you know how there's always a Mylar balloon somewhere in the adventure or whatever. I was saying that haven't came up on a Mylar balloon today, and this is all on video too. I put my backpack in the car, and I was walking around to the other side, opened the driver's door like I was going to get in, right? And I'm looking at this tree because it caught my attention. What do you know? There's a Mylar balloon hanging on the back side of it, and I could see it. I was like, what in the heck is going on? So that was kind of cool. Blew my mind. It was a crazy day. Brand new spot. I was talking about something on there, and I don't know if it sounded right, so might as well just say it now. I kind of want to start a little series called Peaking or Peaks. I know that sounds lame, but there's all these like little places in the mountains where you just go straight up, and I kind of want to start doing those and seeing what we can find. I had to kind of go stealth today because I knew close by was someone's property, give or take, and I've always wanted to check it out, so I kind of just pulled off on the side of the road and dipped out and got to a vantage point up high, and you guys will see that. Was looking for some petroglyphs, didn't find any. That kind of sucked, but you know, those are so far few in between that you can't just like go out and try to find them like that. I mean, if you're an expert and you know what to look for, then go ahead. But I'm not an expert in that field. I got lucky once. Peakers. Yeah, I know it's kind of lame. I'll probably like tinker with the title there, and also since it's winter, I was saving all the Colorado stuff for around this time. So all I know I've been slacking on all that stuff, and it's just super busy now with the new job. It's going great. I only get one day off, and it's like I'm working on my day off, but I love it. So keeps me up and going, and it's going. How are you guys been? How was your Thanksgiving, Halloween? I still have a video. Believe it or not, I have a night video from Halloween that I have saved. It's not done, but I have all the clips saved on a file that I need to start on. That's overdue, but it should be pretty good. Um, yeah, I just been really slacking, I guess. The slacker award for 2020 goes to Bronzini to Bigfoot. I'll take it. No, it makes sense. It's not lame. All I can think about is should we all bring dollar bills? That's a good one. When we do this stuff firsthand, we can put it out whenever we want. That's true. That's true. But I did say every Sunday there's gonna be some new content or shortly afterwards, so it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, you know, saying that and not going through with it because I'm just so freaking busy. But it is what it is, and that's life. But yeah, that I mean, did you have turkey, Mary? Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not, but it's like I want to. I enjoy doing this too. It's just when your schedule is so hectic, it's a lot. Like I can't even stay up late anymore. You get so adjusted to the like schedules and all that. So yeah, I'm not there yet, Diesel, but it's I'm getting there. But just don't give a date and you're good. You know, you're solid. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know, it was funny, Diesel. Back when I think my first year, Gail was saying something that you're like in my age range. Like she thought you were like 27, 26. And then we all found out you're like 35. Hey, but you're rocking it over there, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does, Mary. For sure. Um, I got I don't know if you guys seen the Garmin watches, but I don't know how to use it yet. It's like a military style. I tried it out today. Again, I don't know how to use it. And I really don't need it, but it's good to have because in dire situations like the last video, um, I wouldn't say I was panicking because I knew the sort of direction I should go. But once you get back into an area and there's multiple peaks and you're going over up and over things, you could get kind of turn around and go in a different direction than what you should go. And you know, I have been teaching myself through this year and a half, almost. No, I was going to say almost 2 years, but we got to wait for May, and that's not very close. A year and some change, teaching myself mental markers out there. I'm sure Diesel probably does it. Like structures alone, like your mind can grab a hold of that, and when you see it again, you know you saw it before. You know, I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure you have something similar that you do. Um, Ever started a fire with a sandwich bag and some water? Look into it. Keep one in your bag. I have not, but I did. I did get some. they're like this long, and I'll just grab it right now. Let's see. The struggle is real. I just got a new tent. Okay. I just got a new tent that is fairly lightweight. It's like 6.5 pounds, 3-man, but it's really a 2-man because if you guys know how tents go, they kind of, when it says 3-person, it's not really a 3-person, unless you want to be like sardines. But I really want to try some campouts, some hikes, and some campouts in some of these spots. Like you guys saw, that was a perfect camp spot. And now I should be able to do something like that. And oh yeah, I'm like rambling and trying to show you guys that. It's a magnesium stick. It came in a pack of 2, so that should last me a long time. But I'll have to look up this bag with water starting a fire. That sounds pretty cool. And I do remember something after seeing it, if I see it again. What's up, Tayana? Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. I remember hearing about it back in 1970, something about how to survive with garbage. Well, I mean, one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? I got too much stuff in that backpack, but I'm trying to get. What's up, Alyssa? I'm trying to get essential things that are lightweight, so if something does go down, I can, pitch an emergency shelter. Yeah. I'll forgive you for. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I couldn't even say emergency right. Pack of fishing hooks, spool line to catch fish. If we had some solid bodies of water out here, they're few and far between. Literally living in a desert. Mary knows how that goes. She's northern Arizona, I believe. It's not easy finding water when there's a serious drought going on and people water their lawns when probably doesn't need to be watered, because is that really necessary, or is drinking water necessary? It is nice seeing the people that take their lawns out and put in like AstroTurf. That way you don't never have to mow your lawn and it looks like real grass. What's up, Butch? Northern Michigan, how you doing? Again, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and had a good Halloween. And for those of you that weren't here in the beginning, I have a Halloween video that was filmed at night that is just sitting and getting stale right now. So I need to start working on that. And also today's video. Also, I got this for Diesel a whole year later. I'm not sure what it is. Mary seems to think it's Jasper. Could be Jasper. I'm not a geologist, so I don't know, but it's shiny. Let's see. I want to show you guys a few things that happened today besides me bumping my head and getting a goose egg. Pull up some pictures real quick. So first off, let's turn my phone sideways. That would help. Okay, there we go. First off, oh, you guys cannot see that. Hold on. Technology at its finest. Let's see if this helps. You guys see that? That's the first one. And then so much stuff. I'm still kicking myself in the butt for this one, for not bringing plaster. I don't know if this shows up good on the camera. This is probably like the best picture of it. You guys cannot really see that. It'll look really good in the video, but there's a footprint right here. That's a big toe right there. I think it'll look so much better in the video. The snow one you guys can see pretty well, but that doesn't do it justice. And blew my mind where that was. Also, this is what made me start the day off. Seeing this, I pulled right over real quick. And like Diesel says, always in threes. It really is almost always in threes. Oh, you're in Southern Arizona. My bad. So that's all I really want to show for right now on that. Don't want to like spoil the intro of it, or the intro with all the pictures and stuff. But yeah, great day, new spot. I was explaining how I want to start like a little series because we have so many of these. They're not. It's in the mountains, and I call them mountains. You know, when I walk up straight up, I'm looking for a name like Peaks Part 1, Part 2, Episode 1, whatever. I just want to go up and see what we can find. You know, see what's going on. What's up, Uncle Bones? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving and had a happy Halloween. Let me put on my glasses. See your picture. Well, yeah, it's not the best quality with this webcam, but it was much better when I used my phone to project to things that were on the screen. But since this was like a spontaneous live, it just didn't happen that way. I was raised by a military family. My dad was a Marine, and his job was bodyguard. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. And if you guys haven't checked out, this is like mainly for the people to check this out later. If you guys haven't checked out Diesel's channel recently, he's been finding some awesome stuff. So go and check his channel out. Yeah, don't. No, I'm kidding. Sub to Diesel. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. I don't have a lot to talk about tonight. Again, this is spontaneous. Just been out and about, being busy, and sticking to the grind. So with that, we'll talk for a few more minutes, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about tonight. I will say this. So they have me deliver in the mountains, right? What was it? Last Monday, yeah. Because they asked me, and I was like, yeah, I know that. I know pretty damn well. And it was like third to last package, and it was just like on these back roads, paved, but still back roads, and you know, they're not really fun to back out of. There's not a whole lot of room up there. Well, they really shouldn't have built houses up there, in my opinion. But anyway, the GPS told me to go on this dirt road. They said it was like a shortcut, and I was like, well, there's some snow on the ground, and I have a front-wheel drive car that is not four-wheel drive, and I said F it, and I went with it. So it wasn't too bad, but it had a dead end, so I eventually had to turn around. But anyway, when I reached the end of that shortcut, I saw something. I don't know what it was. I saw something black off in the distance, kind of just move really fast, and that was it. And there's some houses back in there, but again, it's in the mountains. People weren't there first. That's forest being territory. They were there first. They're the natives. It doesn't matter if there's a house there. Get rid of the road or get rid of the roads, period. What do you got? A lot of trees, right? Without the roads, there's endless amounts of forest, but they had to obviously log it out. Wow, I'm rambling. But anyway, I saw this black mass move pretty quickly, and that was it. I had to turn around, and obviously I'm on the clock. I don't have time to like hop out of my car and go check out what it was, but thought that was interesting. Secondly, I wouldn't say I've seen a lot of things this year, like sightings wise, but that's okay. That doesn't mean jack. I think it has a lot to do with the fires. Part of me feels like Sasquatch and the forest beings have this ability to, I wouldn't say predict the future, but they kind of like dogs. They say that dogs can sense an earthquake coming. I don't know if it's seconds or a couple minutes before it happens, but give that, since that's like a fact, give that to the forest beings and such in a more broader level, and maybe they predicted that or not predicted, but they knew that the fires were coming, so they had to move out and find new ground. Just a speculation. My brain's always going. The hamster's always running around. But I think that has a lot to do with it, and the fires really wiped out a lot of places. One being, I don't know if this is for sure. It's closed off right now. No one can get up there. Probably have to wait till summer because that's 9,000 feet plus. There's this amazing Bigfoot world that I only got to spend like an hour up there my first year, and I really didn't know what I was doing filming wise, and to see that area just be completely torn down and is now ash that you can still smell, by the way. Driving up the mountains, you can still smell all the ash. It's sad. For that to be possibly gone, that sucks. It really sucks. That's a spot. It takes about 3 hours to get to walking because you're doing only switchbacks all the way up. And it's a spot that I wanted to camp at for you guys, and for that to be possibly wiped out, that really sucks. Not just for our sake, but for theirs, obviously. So that sucks. But I also, this winter, since we don't really have a huge winter, it's not crazy. Like these past 3 have been lots of snow, but that's unusual. I really want to use this time to check out some crazy areas. Just got to be really careful with the snow on the ground too, because like I said, it hit my head today. I biffed it like 3 times thanks to the snow. There's not a lot of snow, but it's like frozen over, so you're literally walking on ice. You guys saw that video of falling into Wonderland. Literally fell. That was hence the title. Yeah, it's not fun, and you really got to be careful out there. But again, like I said, our winters aren't like other people's. Yes, we do get snow, but like I said, it was a cold 49-degree day. If you were in Alaska, it'd be like -10 plus. I don't know how it goes there, but it's not like this. So I think we need to take hold of this winter season and show you guys some stuff. So with that, this week, maybe not tomorrow, but Tuesday, I'm going to start on today's video. for you guys. So it should be out by no later than Thursday. If it uploads properly. We've seen technology get the best of my videos a handful of times now. So it's going to be a good one. A little bit different. It was kind of like the last one. You know, how I walked up, found some cool stuff. So that's always cool, I guess. What's up, Brenda? Vaughn Lee, what's going on? Hey, I appreciate that. We need everyone, all hands on deck out there, man. So that's awesome. Hey, Sharon, just saw you on SoCal's channel. This is a good show. I just kind of left because we started talking too much about cars and wasn't really about Sasquatch. But hey, it's still a good show. How's it going? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, don't. This was totally spontaneous. There's no being late to this. This is a whatever kind of life. there's no being late to this one. Do you believe they build blinds? Oh yeah. You know what? I actually just saw one today, or possibly two. Funny that you say that. There's what's the word? I was gonna say reasons for everything, or everything happens for a reason, which it does, but not deja vu, but whatever. I lost it. But anyway, yes, I do believe they build blinds. What they do with those, I don't know if they. I don't think they would use those in the day. They might. They might. I'm not saying they don't, but they definitely build those. Could be used for hunting. I don't know. But yeah, there's sometimes seats behind them, so obviously they're just chilling there, looking out of it. Who knows? But yes, they build them. What's up, Temmie? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving and a happy Halloween. Because didn't get to say hi to you guys through those times. Fire was still going on in some spots. Really? You still have fires going? That's crazy. That's crazy. I've been watching your videos, Diesel. That's right. Diesel's videos are amazing. You know, everyone's videos are amazing who are going out and doing it like this. You know, Cloak, thank you so much. You know, I mean, everyone's videos are great, but it's like you can see the development and growth through the people that do it like how we do it. And I'm not trying to boast. I'm just saying it how I see it, and you know, through all our experiences. You know, when I first started doing this, I saw like a quarter of what I see now. You know, it's unbelievable with repetition and just going out there what you gain, and part of me feels like what they give you, like pieces of knowledge. I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's kind of down the rabbit hole a little bit, but it's pretty interesting. It's very interesting. Bottle theory is fact. Yeah, I keep seeing bottles too. It was Corona time today. I made a little joke. You guys will see that. What's up, Mark? What's going on, man? Crow Creek, good to see you. That's the name of my new video. Check out. Definitely will check that out. Use the quartz and they rub against each other, cause light. I'm wondering if they're using old glass to start fires. Could be. I'm sure they have their own ways of starting fires that probably would defy most logic, possibly. I don't know. Tech. And we know that quartz, when you rub two quartz rocks together, there is an energy burst. So that is organic energy, free energy. Obviously, the government wouldn't want people running their houses on some sort of mechanism that, you know, can capture that energy released by quartz to run their house. Free energy, nothing's free in life. But what I believe through that whole quartz thing is that they know how to use that, obviously, and maybe there's even more to it than just simple amounts of energy that we can see. Um, there's probably many different uses for that. They had free energy in our past. Look into Tartarians. That's right. What's up, BB Truth? Read my tweet. It's the tag of my video, and it's true. We'll definitely check that out. What's up, Chuck? I believe they fight. They can fight fires. They break trees to exchange direction or to change direction. I do believe they can fight fires. This year, because I haven't seen the fires this bad, which may surprise some of you. We always have fires. We have a season called fire season, which is ironic. But driving up in the mountains and seeing, what's burned and what's not is kind of interesting, because I look off in the distance and I see all this ash and dark burnt trees, and then off in the distance I see living trees. Like how did that section not get burnt? How did that not get touched by the fire? So yes, I do think they can fight fire. And I like that. That's a cool thought about how they can do it. Very, very interesting. That might even be how they do it. I don't know, but I do think they can. You believe do? I do. I actually had a picture sent to me, showing exactly that. Just this beam of, whether it's a laser or a giant magnification. You know how some people start fires with, like Mary said, glass bottles or magnifying glass. Think of that like 100 times over, possibly a satellite, just beaming the sun rays onto a specific point and burning a patch of woods. And where is this patch of woods? Where there's no access roads and can only be fought with like helicopters dropping water on it. And by that time, it's already acres burning, and it's a lost cause. So yes, dew is definitely out there. Giant bottle in the sky for sure. Saw those pics of the beams. It's sad. It's sad. Why? That just shows. We knew that the world was corrupt, but that just shows how much evil is in the world. Taking away oxygen, if you think about it like that, taking away an oxygen supply. Really? That's pretty low. Check out Dutch Synths on YouTube. Okay, I'll try to remember that one. My last video before this one, 27-minute video, I show you a beam of light shooting out of a staff and an orb flying past it. That's pretty wild there. That sounds pretty cool. Found a bottle in one of my spots from 1859, purplish blue, real thick, was right on top of the ground, not very near next. See, yeah, that's badass, Diesel. Disciplining millions of people, so sad. Displacing, oh yeah, for sure. I believe that they allow those who believe to see. Not everyone can see. Some people want to see, and other people are very against it. Yeah, that's it's partial mind control. Not mind control. Just what's the word on that? Just people are just, people being hard-headed for one, not closed-minded, not being open to new ideas. But a lot of that has to do with media. It's really sad to say that a lot of my generation, there's not enough leaders, and There's just too many damn followers out there. Um, Sucks to see that, you know. Um, I might even be, well, besides YouTube, I might be signing off of all social media because I really feel like it just rots your mind, and it's no bueno. There's not one person in this world that is free of brainwashing. We know nothing. Facts. Yep. The elites are trying to erase history and write write it how they want, and people were just right there, believing every note they jot down. So it's sad. Yep, a closed mind is just that. Yep. Just enjoy living, get in the woods, breathe the clean air. Yeah, well, we don't have too much clean air out here, man. So much damn smog. You really have to go up to like 7,000, 8,000 feet to go above that smog line. Sad to say. Thanks, LA. I've heard knocks at my home. Have you heard anything at night? Funny you say that, and I can't believe I haven't said this before. I don't know if I've said this to you guys recently, but I went on a hike with a friend of mine, and I brought my dog for the first time. He's like 10 years old, so can't do anything too strenuous. But decided to go at night when all the predators come out. I know, perfect time, right? But anyway, it was a spot I knew. I didn't go exactly there. I stayed on the path, and we were walking straight towards that area. And in the pitch blackness, all I got was my little. I think I was using my phone light. Honestly, I thought I had my headlamp on, but my phone light because we're kind of trying to remain stealthy, you know, because there's like passing cars and stuff. But anyway, you just hear it was the most perfect wood knock I've ever heard. That I've heard a lot of wood knocks this year. That's cool. This one happened at night. You could hear it was so close. You could hear like the whiff behind the swing, and then you just hear the crack. It made us like stop. I wasn't scared, but my friend was. It was funny to see. Um, it was just awesome. That is something that you cannot replicate. That is not something that happens every time. And for that to happen, I just felt grateful. I mean, maybe it's a sign or a warning, but it's very awesome to witness. Um, I did not catch it on camera or video, which sucks, but um, it was just cool to witness. You know, yeah, it's. I'm sure all you guys that have gone out there, you know, heard wood knocks and stuff. That's about the only thing, the only truth that Finding Bigfoot ever talked about. They're not out here howling like how they did it. Um, I have heard weird sounds though at night when I'm out there. The few times I've been out there, um, things I can't explain, things that didn't sound like an animal that's in the the list there. So definitely off the checklist. Shockwave of sound, reading where you are, giant trident plus ground connections. If you're standing in their area, they will know it means many things, but could be this as well. True. Um, yeah, well, whether you're in the daytime or the nighttime, some have speculated that um, they can see at night. Well, obviously, I think most of them, or if not all of them, are nocturnal beings. Yes, there are day watchers, and amongst them, the others that are like around them when you see the stills. Um, yeah, I think nighttime's a whole nother animal. I think what you're dealing with out there is just like you don't know what to expect. The government has done worse. Oh, for sure. And they're always plotting up something next. It's ridiculous. So I will be going out armed here pretty soon. I'm getting my hands on a G17 handgun. So um, and it doesn't have to be registered. It's a ghost gun. So what that means is you basically buy the parts. It comes like 80% complete, and someone completes it for you, and that's what makes it a ghost gun. So if you get stopped by a cop, you just say it's a ghost gun. What's up, Manuel? And I think for these times, getting a firearm is very necessary before they're all gone or taken away or both. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Have you smelled that? No, honestly, I haven't. You always heard about that, the smell that they give off, whether it's like a rigor mortis smell or you haven't showered in 20 decades, 2 decades. Um, no, I haven't smelled that any smell like that. There have been times where I have smelled something I couldn't explain, but it wasn't something unbearable, like a lot of people say. Um, I just haven't witnessed that. Only once wasn't a good vibe. I haven't witnessed that, but um, it's cool that you guys have witnessed that. That is cool. Um, Hopefully one day it happens. They can see in spectrums we can't, just as cats can. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, cats and dogs can see spirits and stuff, but we can't for some reason. Um, I think partially part of that has to do with um, I wouldn't say media, but like the technology they put out for us. I feel like that's kind of like messed up our eyesight in a way that doesn't allow us to see certain spectrums. Um, why do you think like kids and stuff can see spirits, and then they try and tell their parents, and they're like, "Oh, you just had a bad dream." There's something to that. I think um, I could speak on it. I saw when I was 17 at my first job. I saw my boss's dad. I never got to meet him because he passed away before he moved to California. So that was very interesting how that happened. Not really sure how all that works, but it happened most random time. Um, but yeah, so hold on. I was about to close out, but maybe there is some other things we can talk about. I smelled something bad a couple times. See, I want to witness that, but it just hasn't happened yet. I've seen them. Maybe it's because I've been upwind from them a couple times. Distance had a factor in it too. The wind was blowing different direction, possibly. I don't know, but nothing too crazy with the smells out there. How's your burros doing in your area? I keep seeing them, and sometimes like new ones too. Um, Sometimes I swear it's like one of them just like looking out of a tree, and that's what it's camoing itself to look like, you know. And then I don't know. That's a tough one, but they're out there. The burrows are definitely out there because some of those suckers look like faces, like straight up faces. It blows my mind. Um, my mind is saying total trick and the whole 9 yards. Smelled in the living room one morning. I make sure the doors are locked tonight. Wow. Chuck, where are you from? Usually near markings, structures, cloak like octopus. Exactly. A chameleon. Yep, for sure. But I think it's deeper than that though. It's not just, oh, it changes colors. Like the whole cloaking thing goes into effect as well. Or they can just become something that they're not. That makes sense. Like it's more complicated than an octopus changing colors and looking like a rock. It's like they become the rock, right? Am I going too far down the rabbit hole right now? 100% deeper than that. Many levels of cloak and camo light tricks. Depends on what you're imagining. At the You are 100% more likely to smell something if you expect enough, if you're willing to. Okay, possibly. I mean, my mind's open, so whether they allow it, it's on them. I have one around that smells every time. The others don't. Hmm, that's interesting. Maybe it's like a connection with that person. Maybe they're trying to send a message. Not saying it's like a bad message, but maybe it has like some sort of connection with you, Crow Creek. If it allows you to smell its scent, then could mean something. I don't know. The ones out here are so to themselves, and they probably have like the strictest rules out of all of them because the land that is still available out here is slim to none, and our mountain ranges are toothpicks. Um, so they got to be super stealth, super quiet, whole 9 yards. If you catch a glimpse like that has to be so rare out here. And what's up, Kathy? Uh, Hacienda Heights. Okay, there you go. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that the mountain ranges here are like slim pickings. So they gotta be like on guard all the time. They can't slip up. That's why you only see like one footprint, not a pair, not four or five, just one single one, and you just got to be lucky and come up on it. Um, I have seen like full on tracks, I think twice now. So that's I'd say that's pretty rare for out here. Um, Usually it's like one step they're gone, just boom gone. You know, um, I have seen multiple times where there's a pretty large tree and there's always a footprint pointing away from the tree, not going at it. So it's like they jump down like 1 foot, gone. There's no running afterwards. It's just bam, that's it. TT, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Um, Imagine those big pine cone piles taking some of that saturated oily dirt from under all that and using it like deodorant. Sometimes you smell pine sol or Christmas trees and you're in the pines. That is true. I have smelled um, not pine sol, but like that kind of scent, I guess you could say. And again, I have smelled things out there that I could not explain. It wasn't a pungent odor. It wasn't anything like that. But I couldn't find the source, which was weird. Brennan are an empathic. I've been told I'm slightly. This is the funny part. I just suck at listening. My ear. I'm not saying I have tinnitus, but my either ear starts ringing randomly, and I don't know what that means. Sometimes I feel like aliens are trying to get a hold of me, so I put on my little tin hat. No, I'm kidding. But it's always interesting, especially when I'm out there. At one time, when I think the video was to the moon and back, and I was zooming on something, and I was just like, "Oh, my ears ringing." That was the worst ringing I've ever experienced in the 23 years I've been on this planet, and it went on for a good minute and a half. I think they had something to do with that, for sure. Um, so when I'm out there, not just that time, but I feel like they have something to do with that. But I'm not sure. It's just thoughts. I won't own a firearm. I know that if I own a firearm, I probably and I don't want to cross that line. Yeah, don't do that then, Mary. That's no bueno. Sure, not as long as exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right, Mary. About the serial number and everything, which is kind of cool too. Um, I feel like I'm really stressing about these times right now, getting a firearm, but I teach their own. But I respect that. Well, yeah, I should have heard some things about Arizona. Mary, how's your fire situation out there? If you don't mind me asking. No, no. Check on my Instagram, Brandon, if you get a chance. I've been catching all kinds of orbs inside my apartment. It's been wild. You're always catching some crazy stuff. It's crazy to see all the beings that come and say hi to you. It's cool though. It's cool though. Um, you guys remember that rock? I've had this rock. It's like this big. Diesel has a similar looking one. I think I'm going to give it back finally. Um, just to see what happens. It's freaking heavy, so I'm gonna have to bring a small crane and you know have them follow me out to a spot. No, I'm kidding, but it's a pretty heavy rock. That the spot I want to take it is not right off the road, so that's gonna be a mission. But I've been feeling this need just to take it back, and I know some of you told me to take it back when I first got it, um, which I probably should have, but I just hadn't, and think we're gonna do that here pretty soon. Um, I think Diesel knows what I'm talking about. He's literally got a rock that looks similar. Looks like a baby Bigfoot, or it's like carved out. And I think Mark found one. No, Mark did find one. And yeah, I don't think we should be taking. Well, in my case, I don't think I should have been taking that. Um, you think it's a key to something? I mean, it definitely could be. Definitely could be. We are on the cusp of a whole new world. Think Jetsons, 5-10 years we'll be living like the Jetsons, flying cars and all that. They were talking about that when I was like in elementary school. Hasn't happened yet, but it's on the brink for sure. Um, I feel like his comments are lagging. As soon as I seen it, I knew I had to take it. Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me too. I saw it on a stump off the road where there's no turnouts or anything, and no one in their right mind is just going to stop in the middle of the road, run around for however or for who knows how long to find this specific rock, because that could take who knows how long, and then go put it on the stump and hop back in their car and expect no one to be honking at them when they return, like, or their car to be repoed off the street. So yeah, same story here. When I saw it, it was just so out of place that I felt the need to take it, and I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like it's mine. Like if that makes any sense. It wasn't for me to take in my case. No, they are the rock. Everything is nature to them. Mary, I think you found some stills off that particular rock. Feeling it, do it, take it on back and see what's what. Yeah, I'd be. I mean, they made an X at this gifting spot that I frequent, which was very cool. Was not expecting that. Um, yeah, I still have that large rock. It's freaking heavy. Um, I think it's granite. Yeah, which is even more interesting because there's so many stories about granite and Sasquatch and forest beings and 411s and all that jazz. Um, but yeah, I think it's time to take it back. Hopefully they take it. That'd be awesome because usually I'm leaving the marbles and I think they're getting tired of the marble thing. So hopefully this will be a little bit more of a something they're interested in. And then it was cool going out with Steels a couple weekends ago. He actually had a fork stick, and he put blue laces all the way around it because they like blue, and fork stick is part of the language. And they moved it and leaned it up on a piece of grass, right? And you guys saw the mini Stonehenge was down below. I think there was like 8 rock stacks leading up to it. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm sure, I know Diesel has some really cool creative ideas on gifting, because he does art, by the way, guys. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, go and check out DAC. He's got some pretty cool pieces. But yeah, so I think my problem was that I was gifting marbles too much. I think there's a point of, gifting too many marbles. And I wasn't being creative with the things I would gift. So I want to try and work on that and see what happens. What's up, Booch? Been sick and getting to move out this dump, but still be out here in the sticks. There you go. That's right, Diesel. Salute. That's what you call a mic drop quote. I see your quote right there. The Nikola Tesla, who was a genius and, actually made free energy, you could say, with Tesla Towers. That all got destroyed and he died because he got, the elites wiped him out. Nothing's free in life, folks. But you think he's still alive, Cloaked? That would be incredible. I don't know where they're keeping him or where he's staying, but he would shoot. How old would that guy be? Over 100 years old, probably, or yeah, far over 100 years old. Go see what a guy named Jason Q says. Well, here's what I think. I think that a lot of his work, or because they said all his manifests and all his ideas got burnt away, or they mysteriously disappeared. I think that part of him is still around. I don't think those mysteriously disappear. I think those were pieces of, valuable history / technology that was far beyond its time and needed to be put somewhere and kept safe. So, it's possible that Tesla's still alive. I don't know, but he is staying wherever he wants. He walks through hyperspace. That would be crazy. That's kind of cool. We need a secret handshake. That's right. What's up, Marcus? Welcome to the channel. Actually, I think I've seen your name a couple times now. What's going on, man? How long do Bigfoots live? 120 years? Shoot, I don't know. I really don't know. I think that who knows? They could live 300 years. They're not out there eating all this garbage that the government wants us to eat, like McDonald's and all this processed food and all this stuff. Even the stuff that's organic isn't really organic if you think about it. And like the whole 9 yards. They're out there eating the most natural things, pine cones. They're probably eating things underground that we don't even know about, for one, because the underground is about as unknown as the ocean that we have only discovered 12% of. But they're not ingesting their bodies with poison. They are pure. Like, there's nothing more pure than them. That's what I believe. And I think that's the reason, or one of the reasons, why they could possibly live a very long time. Um, and I also heard, I don't know whose video I was watching, but she could like communicate with a family of Sasquatch that lived near her house. And she was saying that the incubation period of juvenile Sasquatch is longer than that of a human baby. So that's interesting too. Maybe because they're so like big. I don't know. Um, I don't remember the specific months or whatever, but it was definitely longer than humans. So that was interesting in itself. Um, SoCal Forest Ninjas actually sent me a link to Ken King or Arkansas Bigfoot, I think his name is. I think something like that. Um, and it's one of their most recent videos. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. I watched a little bit of it. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but it looked interesting. I think the wife can communicate with Sasquatch. Um, she's like a medium or something. I could be wrong on that, but I know that she can communicate with them somehow. And they were explaining the possible meanings of some of the structures. I don't know. That's I think what the title goes by. Again, I haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I would really encourage some of you to go check that out. Again, the channel name is Ken King. So yeah, I'm a Celtic Earth Witch. Of course, they're going to come and see me. But yeah, Mary's always getting some sort of being or beings. It's very cool to see that. How do you spell that? Here, I'll type it in. Let's see. Find you caps, right? Want to look professional. So just look up Ken King, or you can look up under this name. This is what I looked it up under. Can't even spell right now. I'm like the worst typer too. Have you guys ever had typing class? I like type with two fingers instead of my whole hands. It's Bigfoot or Arkansas. I'm kidding. Rachel is a medium and empathic. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't wrong about that. I gotta put you on hold real quick. She has her own. Yeah, Into the Veil. Okay, so that's the wife's channel. Into the Veil. There you go. That's right. So yes, they have two separate channels. And it's very cool seeing that. I think one of the Sasquatch they communicate with is Anku, Anku or something like that. And seeing that name, it just speaks something of another place, realm. Kind of like what was the one? I gotta text somebody right now. That's why I'm looking over here. 1 second. What was the one that Ontario Sasquatch came in contact with? Nefertia. That speaks of something like from another realm too. So that's very cool. Yeah, she talks with Anku. That's right. So really encourage you guys to go check both of their channels out. Tell me what you guys think, especially of Ken King's video having to do with the meaning of structures and I think they quote unquote said symbology. So let me know your thoughts on that, and we're creations of the fallen aliens here. Very, very possibly true there. What do you think, Kathy? What's up with California? Crystal Sun and Patriot Power, our stuff. What's up with California? Well, California, let me tell you, is not very good right now. I think Los Angeles just got put. What is it called? Not quarantine, but I guess it kind of is along the lines of quarantine. I guess this whole weekend they have to quarantine, and Monday. I don't understand, but this is in LA County, so that's nice. But yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm really tired of wearing the freaking mask. I'm sure as much as you guys are. So I'm ready to throw that thing away. Oh, by the way, not only should we be worried with trash being littered, but how about masks? Has anyone else seen all the masks left on the ground, the street, places? It's just crazy. I think there's like news articles with the headline of like masks on the street. Like that's not something that you should promote. You know, I can't take it anymore. Yeah, it doesn't work exactly. She just put a new video out tonight. I might check that out. Yep. Oh, yeah, a lot of people have lost their minds. Tabby, good evening. Welcome to the channel. I'm about to sign off right now. So if you want to look at an hour and 7 minutes, I wanted to sign off for like 28 minutes. That's crazy. See what happens when I start rambling. Masks are for clones. Be an all natural human and do not comply with communist cyborgs. Exactly. Like you can't even be yourself anymore. You're just hiding away. Like you just look like everybody else, and that brings even more problems along the lines of, you can't tell the good from the bad or the bad from the good, vice versa. So I don't know. It whatever. How do you pronounce your name there? Demose? Demose? Point of view? You should go to D Live. What is that? What is D Live? And maybe we'll do a every Sunday live, like in the late evening, because this is my only day off, and I like to try and go to new places and film for you guys. So it'd have to be like an evening thing, because I did say I would new content every like Sunday or shortly after. So we might do that. And again, before I sign off here, I would, for those of you that want Colorado videos haven't been put out yet, I was saving them for the winter, to make the winter months more enjoyable, because sometimes we can't always get out and explore for y'all. So but luckily for the state of Southern California, Southern California, our winters aren't as harsh as a lot of places, so I'll be able to go out still. But I do want to start working on the Colorado videos. They're great. We're going to start out by continuing the little episodes for you guys, and then posting the large videos, or the full on things. And hopefully you guys will be there for the premiere on I think Thursday if everything uploads correctly and doesn't give me a hard time. So with that, guys, I hope everyone has enjoyed their weekend, had a great Thanksgiving and Halloween because I didn't get to talk to you guys at those points. And you guys already know. So next adventure, let's get it.